Your soulmate is about to give you the most powerful proof of love of your life. Stop everything you are doing right now. Do not scroll past this message. Do not click away. Because what I am about to share with you was not meant for everyone. It was meant specifically for you. And the fact that you found this video at this exact moment in your life is not coincidence. It is divine intervention. Something extraordinary is happening in the spiritual realm right now, and it directly involves your love life. The angels have shown me something so powerful, so deeply personal, so transformative that I knew I had to deliver this message immediately. There is someone, and you already know exactly who I am talking about, who cannot stop thinking about you. Their heart is being stirred in ways they cannot explain, and what they are preparing to do will completely change everything you thought you knew about love. But here's what makes this urgent. If you leave before hearing the complete message, you may miss the exact guidance your soul desperately needs to receive what heaven has been preparing for you. The greatest love of your entire lifetime is already in motion. Stay with me until the very end, because every single word that follows was designed specifically to prepare your heart for what is coming. There are no accidents in the universe. Every breath you take, every step you walk, every seemingly random decision that led you to this very moment was carefully orchestrated by hands far more knowing than our limited minds can comprehend. You did not stumble upon this message by chance. Something deep within your soul recognized a frequency, a vibration, a calling that whispered softly yet persistently until you found yourself here, reading these words that were always meant for you. The universe operates through invisible threads of connection, weaving together moments and souls in patterns too intricate for human eyes to fully perceive. Right now, in this sacred pause between your past and your future, heaven itself has placed a gentle hand upon your shoulder. It is saying, with the tenderness of a parent watching over a sleeping child, that you are exactly where you need to be. This is not coincidence. This is divine appointment. The love that is already walking toward you, somewhere beyond the horizon of your current awareness, something magnificent is in motion. It moves with the certainty of sunrise, the inevitability of seasons changing, the unstoppable force of rivers finding their way to the sea. This is not wishful thinking or empty promises floating in the air. This is spiritual reality taking form, divine intention becoming manifest, heaven's plan unfolding with precision that defies human understanding. The greatest love of your entire existence is not waiting for some distant tomorrow. It is not sitting idly in some far-off future, hoping circumstances might eventually align. It is alive right now. It is breathing right now. It is moving toward you with every passing moment, guided by forces that have been working on your behalf since before you drew your first breath. The wheels have already begun turning. The path is already being cleared. And somewhere, someone whose heart beats in rhythm with yours is taking steps that will inevitably, beautifully, lead them directly to you. A connection written in the stars before time began, long before your parents met, long before the countries you know existed, long before the very earth cooled from its fiery birth. Two souls were woven together in the celestial realm. These souls made promises to each other in a language that predates words, commitments sealed not with signatures, but with the very essence of their being. One of those souls is yours. The other belongs to the person who is being guided to you even as you read these words. This connection transcends the shallow understanding of ordinary attraction. It goes far deeper than physical appearance or shared interests or convenient compatibility. This is recognition at the most fundamental level of existence. When your eyes finally meet, when your hands finally touch, something ancient within both of you will stir from its long slumber and say, with absolute certainty, "I remember you. I have always remembered you, and I have been searching for you through every lifetime, through every heartbreak, through every lonely night, until this very moment, the sacred purpose of your pain. Every tear that has fallen from your eyes carried weight far beyond mere sadness. Every night you spent wondering why love seemed to pass you by was not wasted in purposeless suffering. Every relationship that crumbled, every hope that dissolved, every morning you woke up wondering if things would ever change, was actually a master sculptor carefully chipping away everything that was not truly you. Pain has been your most devoted teacher, though it wore the disguise of an enemy. It taught you discernment when you thought it was only teaching you disappointment. It built resilience in your spirit when you thought it was only breaking your heart. It expanded your capacity for deep, authentic love by first showing you what shallow, counterfeit versions felt like. Every closed door was not rejection, it was divine redirection. Every goodbye that shattered you was actually clearing space for the hello that would complete you. You were never being punished. You were being prepared. And now the preparation is complete, the flame you never let die. Heaven has watched you with eyes full of admiration and love. Not because you were perfect, not because you never doubted, not because your faith never wavered. Heaven has watched you with wonder because despite everything, despite every reason the world gave you to become bitter and closed, you remained soft. You remained hopeful. You kept alive, somewhere in the deepest chamber of your heart, a small but persistent flame that whispered, "Real love exists, and somehow, someday, it will find me too." There were nights when that flame nearly went out. There were seasons so dark that you could barely remember what warmth felt like. There were moments when the logical part of your mind tried to convince you to extinguish that hope yourself, to save yourself the future disappointment of believing in something that might never come. But you did not let it die. Against all odds, against all evidence, against the accumulated weight of every disappointment, you kept that flame flickering. Do you understand what a miracle that is? Do you comprehend how extraordinary your quiet persistence has been? That flame, that stubborn, beautiful, sacred flame is exactly what sent signals into the universe saying, "I am still here. I am still waiting. I am still worthy." And the universe heard you. Heaven heard you. And what is coming to you now is the answer to every silent prayer that flame represented. The transformation happening within another soul, while you have been doing your own inner work, while you have been healing and growing and becoming, someone else has been on a parallel journey of transformation. This person has faced their own demons, wrestled with their own doubts, and slowly, painfully shed the layers of fear and hesitation that once held them captive. Something has shifted within them recently. A clarity has descended like morning light breaking through storm clouds. Every wall they built around their heart is crumbling. Every excuse they made for staying distant is dissolving. Every doubt that whispered they were not ready, not worthy, not capable of offering the kind of love you deserve has been silenced by a knowing that comes from somewhere beyond their conscious mind. They cannot fully explain what is happening to them. They only know that thoughts of you arise unbidden throughout their day. They only know that your presence lingers in their heart like a song they cannot stop humming. They only know that something is pulling them toward you with a force that feels both terrifying and completely right. This is not infatuation. This is not passing fancy. This is divine intervention working within a human heart, preparing them to offer you something real, something lasting, something that will stand firm through every storm life might send your way. The healing that love will bring. What is approaching you carries medicine for wounds you have almost forgotten you carry. There are places within you that closed themselves off so long ago that you barely notice them anymore. There are tender spots that learn to hide beneath layers of protection, surviving by becoming invisible even to yourself. This love knows where each of those places is. This love has been designed, with surgical precision, to reach exactly what needs reaching. You will be seen in ways you have never been seen before. Not just the polished version of yourself that you show the world, but the real you, the complete you, the you that exists in quiet moments when no one is watching. And you will discover something miraculous. Being truly seen does not feel terrifying at all. It feels like coming home after a long journey through foreign lands. It feels like finally being able to remove armor you forgot you were wearing. It feels like taking your first full breath after years of breathing shallow. The healing will not come all at once. It will come in moments. A look that communicates understanding without needing words. A touch that reaches past your skin into your soul. A presence that says without ever having to speak it, "You are safe with me, you can rest now. The war is over," releasing fear to embrace faith. Fear is not your enemy, but it is also not your guide. Fear is simply the voice of every past experience that hurt you, trying desperately to protect you from future pain. It means well. It has worked hard on your behalf, but its methods are outdated now. Its protective walls have become prison walls, and heaven is asking you, gently but firmly, to begin dismantling them. This does not mean becoming reckless or naive. It does not mean abandoning your discernment or ignoring red flags. It means something far more nuanced and brave. It means staying open enough to recognize real love when it arrives. It means trusting yourself to know the difference between what heals and what harms. It means giving this new love a fair chance to prove itself rather than condemning it before it begins based on the crimes of what came before. The love that is coming understands your fear. It will not demand immediate trust. It will earn trust day by day through consistent action and genuine care. It will prove itself patient with your healing process, honoring your pace, never pushing you faster than your heart can safely travel. And slowly, as evidence accumulates that this time truly is different, you will feel fear's grip loosening. You will feel space opening within you that has been constricted for far too long. The signs already surrounding you. Pay attention to your world in the coming days with new eyes. Heaven speaks in whispers more often than shouts. It communicates through feelings that arise unexpectedly in your chest, through songs that seem to carry messages meant specifically for you, through dreams that linger long after waking, through moments of sudden knowing that defy logical explanation. You might find yourself thinking of someone more frequently than usual. You might notice synchronicities that seem too meaningful to be mere coincidence. You might feel a subtle shift in the energy around you, as though the very air has become charged with anticipation. Do not dismiss these experiences. Do not explain them away as imagination or wishful thinking. They are real. They are heaven's way of preparing your heart for what is approaching. The universe is always communicating with those who have ears to hear, and right now it is whispering your name with extraordinary tenderness, saying, "Get ready, beloved one. What you have been waiting for is closer than you know. Your worthiness is not in question. Here is a truth that must settle deep into your bones. You do not need to earn what is coming. You do not need to become more attractive, more successful, more spiritual, more anything before you deserve to be loved completely. You are worthy right now exactly as you are, with all your imperfections and uncertainties and unfinished edges. Your worthiness was never determined by how others treated you. It was never diminished by relationships that failed or people who could not recognize your value. Your worthiness is inherent, woven into the very fabric of your existence by the same hands that hung the stars in the sky. You were created worthy. You have remained worthy through every struggle, and you will be worthy for every moment of your future, regardless of what that future holds. The love that is coming sees this truth clearly. It is not arriving despite who you are. It is arriving because of who you are. Every scar, every imperfection, every quirk, every shadow, every light within you is seen, accepted, and cherished. This love does not ask you to perform or pretend. It asks only that you show up as yourself, fully and completely, and allow yourself to be loved in return. The threshold upon which you stand, this is your turning point. Not someday, not eventually, now. You are standing at the exact moment where everything begins to change, where the long night of waiting gives way to the first rays of dawn. The love that has been prepared for you. The love that has been moving toward you. The love that will heal and hold and honor you is so close now that you could almost reach out and touch it. All that remains is your willingness to receive. All that is required is your openness, your faith, your brave decision to believe that this time truly can be different. Take one step forward. Not a leap, just a step. Let your heart whisper yes to the possibility that everything you have hoped for is real, is coming, is yours. It is not arriving despite who you are. It is arriving because of who you are. Every scar, every imperfection, every quirk, every shadow, every light within you is seen, accepted, and cherished. This love does not ask you to perform or pretend. It asks only that you show up as yourself, fully and completely, and allow yourself to be loved in return. The threshold upon which you stand, this is your turning point. Not someday, not eventually, now. You are standing at the exact moment where everything begins to change, where the long night of waiting gives way to the first rays of dawn. The love that has been prepared for you. The love that has been moving toward you. The love that will heal and hold and honor you is so close now that you could almost reach out and touch it. All that remains is your willingness to receive. All that is required is your openness, your faith, your brave decision to believe that this time truly can be different. Take one step forward. Not a leap, just a step. Let your heart whisper yes to the possibility that everything you have hoped for is real, is coming, is yours. Heaven stands ready to deliver its most precious gift to you. The angels who have watched over you through every dark night are gathered close, waiting to celebrate the moment when you finally receive what was always meant to be yours. And somewhere, someone whose heart already belongs to you is taking their own step forward, guided by the same divine force that guided you to these words. The time is now. The love is real, and you, beautiful soul, are finally ready. Go forward into your days with this truth held close to your heart. You are loved beyond measure. You are worthy beyond question. And the greatest love of your life is not a distant dream, but an approaching reality. Open your arms. Open your heart. And prepare to receive everything heaven has been preparing to give you.